Yeah.
It's really foamy. What beverage is that? Is that like a juice drink? Bless you. Mango cart. Is that alcoholic?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really good.
Got my PBR. Cheers.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, yeah. Golden cart. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off with something sappy and say I'm glad to see you. This has been a rough week, so I am happy that we're doing this.
I'm glad to see you too. I've seen your tweets, and it's alarming. Well, what's been super rough for you? Is it the DNC?
I'll
That's my first guess.
I'll kind of talk about it in my rest. Wait, rest. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was hoping that it would be incorporated because I've been seeing your tweets all over. Do you wanna host and give the introduction and summary of the episode of the concept?
Sure. So we're doing this series called Rice Cycle. This is our second episode. And really the objective of Rice Cycle is to talk about how we literally or figuratively rest, ice, compress, and elevate. So
The
just going to throw it back to you.
approach to any injury. I really want to hear your rest. I feel like you've been unknowingly teasing me all day.
I guess should I just start off?
Yeah, go for it. How have you been resting?
So one of the ways that I've been resting, Ryan, is firstly I need to. I think it's important to rest, not just like physically, but mentally. You need to take a break from things. Mm-hmm. So I've been taking breaks from Zoom. So for those who don't know, I'm always pretty much every day I'm in the Subtle Asians like Zoom, and there's like two different Zoom channels. Like one is more of a silent like work/study oriented one, and then there's one that's like a free for all. You just go in there and you just BS around.
I think I know where this is going.
So basically, I took a break. I took a break 2 weeks ago. So I basically stayed off all Zoom. I stayed off all the. Excuse me. I stayed off Zoom. I didn't see anyone. I didn't participate in any messengers. Oh, I love that sound.
Yeah.
But I just didn't interact with anyone. And hold on, let me look at some of my notes here. But and I think it's kind of the same for like social media. Like some people take breaks off social media. I think it's the same for like Zoom, where on social media there's that common thing where people say like, oh, people are presenting, like a very touched up version of themselves or their lives. And I think I'm kind of just mentally tired from that, having to like open my camera and being a part of the conversation and having to make sure my room is presentable. My room is clean. I'm smiling. I've got everything figured out. So it's pretty tiring
Yeah,
just mentally.
you're wearing a mask. You're
Um, yeah,
you're fronting.
figuratively.
Yeah,
Front exactly. I am fronting, and but there's also like, even though taking a break feels good, it's
yeah.
like, do you ever get like, I don't know like how active you are on like Facebook or like Snapchat or whatever Instagram. Do you ever get like FOMO from like not being like actively engaged with social media?
Not with social media, but like maybe if I, it hasn't happened as often, but maybe if there's some event going on that I didn't attend, and then I see what they're up to, but not so much like I don't get FOMO with like participating in the conversation online,
Yeah.
unless it's like yeah, maybe not on social media, but maybe in like media. Like I would like to have a voice in the film and video world. So I guess there's FOMO there.
Hmm. So yeah, that basically that feeling of like being involved or like
Mm-hmm.
participating. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm like not participating in the social media, but at the same time, I want to know like what's going on. So
yeah.
it's like,
Is this kind of similar to not being in the Zoom?
yeah.
Okay.
So basically like Zoom, but like I'm still engaged in like Twitter and Facebook because,
Yeah,
for example, Facebook, I just go on there to like posts or like laugh at memes.
yeah,
And Twitter is like sometimes I just use it to like look at news or like I just look at the Twitter beef. But for like
yeah,
Zoom, that's kind of my personal interaction. And I'm like, I wonder what's going on. But I'm like, I also need to like take a break.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's
then
because there's a performative aspect to it,
yeah, I feel
even
like,
on Zoom. Yeah.
well, I'm kind of in our 10 plus years of friendship.
Hmm.
Maybe
Yeah,
I've hopefully,
it's
well,
been that long. Wow.
it's been that long.
Yeah,
Well,
you started being my friend maybe 2017. Really.
2017. Okay,
I'm just kidding.
2017. Just dial back like
Maybe I was your friend in 2008, but you weren't.
brutal. That is brutal. Ooh.
I'm not hiding anything on this Zoom call.
Just
No, I just yeah.
mask off.
10 plus years. That's beautiful. No, it really has been. But yeah, you were saying.
Well, I can be an insufferable bastard sometimes. So I feel like I'm generally kind of like a miserable fellow. Like everything sucks. So I can't. When I go on Zoom, I get very ticked off that there's a lot of people who are like, they're just laughing and smiling, and I'm feeling miserable. I'm like, I can't stand y'all. So I have to remove myself from these people.
There's a little bit of ignorance is bliss going on. They probably tend to be like members of the professional class that kind of have been able to weather the storm fairly easily.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, some people are doing pretty well.
Yeah, I guess I'm tapping into your politics a little too much. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, keep going. I
but
know.
yeah,
Right now, I'm just like getting in the way of this whole thing.
but
Yeah,
I'm pretty. I mean, I'm pretty much done. It's just I'm just I can't. So I need to rest my mental. I need to. I'm actively trying to rest my mental health by just taking a break,
yeah. Does this
staying
have
off
to do
Zoom.
with your tweets about how this has been a terrible week and stuff, though? Because I do want to
Yeah,
know
I think
about
it's.
that.
I think yeah, it is related because I'm just like most of the time I'm pretty like hee hee ha ha. I'm smiling, but it's like, but I can also have like mood swings where I'm like, I don't want to see you guys. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna disconnect. I'm just gonna not interact with these people. So that's
it,
kind of my
yeah,
rest. That's how. That's why I need to just woosah for a little bit.
Wusa. So it's more of an expression of your fatigue than more so like I've been watching the DNC convention all day and it's like pissing me off.
Surprisingly, I've only watched a little bit of the DNC. Like that is that surprising? I only saw a little bit of day two, and then
Yeah.
I didn't see anything else.
No, I don't think that. Well,
So uninspiring
I
this
don't
year.
know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel like you just eat, sleep, breathe it sometimes, so you have to watch it just to get angry and get fired. Just get
It's
fired up.
fired up.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Joe Biden's not a very sexy candidate, so I'm just like tuning out.
yeah. I
But yeah,
see.
that was my rest. Think
Oh,
I think I went a little over, but
do you feel like you've recovered? Because usually there's another R after that R, and there's an R
another
and
R.
R. You know, people say
Oh
R.
yeah.
So do you feel like you've recovered?
I think I'm just in the beginning phases where I'm taking a break.
Well, I should come visit you in Sacramento soon.
Yeah, and then we can.
Bring your
There's this.
bring your month late birthday gift, or more than a month late. Bring it in
That'd be
person.
swell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna toss the mic over to you.
Well, I think my rest was more so of an intended rest that was not followed through. The story is I'm moving, and we bought a new couch and some new furniture because the place is bigger than our in-law, which is this one bedroom where we've upgraded. And so we need to fill the place, or else it'll just feel like we're like living in Modesto, like with kind of like a shady, empty home. So we were filling it with furniture. We bought some new furniture, and the decision was like, do we want to spend the money and have people just move the couch up for us because we're on the third floor and the elevators in the building are super small? Or, do we want to kick back and relax and rest and just, let them take care of it? Or do we want to just save money and do it ourselves? So we decided to just get a little rest and relaxation done as the movers worry about the couch. And we cut a deal with them because they have like fees as far as like how many flights of stairs, how far the apartment is from like where they have to park. So we were like, all right, we'll cut a deal, no fees. We'll handle all the all the other boxes, which can be just like dollied to the elevator. And then all you guys have to do is just do the couch. So my brother is doing all the boxes, and then I'm helping with the couch. The couch is giant. It was just like a big, like luxury kind of indulgent purchase.
Oh man.
It's like 100. It's like I think it's almost 100 inches wide or long. So it's
Oh,
basically
what's that?
what is that?
9 feet?
It's basically what 8 times 12, like 8 feet.
8 feet.
So it's about 8 feet
Okay.
long.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
problem is the every stairwell. There's like 12 different stairwells in our complex, and all of them are like 7 feet 11 inches. And the movers just like they try one stairwell, can't do it. They go look at the other stairwell. They're like, no, we can't do it. They're already like it's like 4:30. They came to our place pretty late because their manager messed up the order of the delivery. So they're already like gassed, super tired. The two guys are like short, stocky guys, and then their kind of head mover is like this like overweight guy who's just like panting and out of breath,
Oh
and they're just like,
man.
we can't do it. I don't know what to say. So we were like, I just felt really confident because the stairwells had a lot of doors, so I figured we could just kind of like weave the couch in and out of the doors.
Shimmy it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I was like, Joyce, I think we could do it. And then we go back over to the movers. We're like, you know what? We could do it. We don't want to pay for it to be returned. We bought it. We want it. And thus began like a 3-hour excursion of getting the couch up to our apartment.
Oh man.
Because there's so many different stairwells, and each stairwell has like different configurations. And we basically like found a path where like it didn't fit through this one door, but there's like a door directly on the other side. And we brought the couch all the way around through past like the pool, because we have a pool, brought it in there, boom, 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 got it up to the second floor, and then we have one more floor to go. And our condo is literally like 8 feet right above our heads, and we just have to get it up those last set of stairs. And we would try one way, take it back out, flip the couch away,
Tetris.
and none of it worked. And then but there's so many different stairs. We try another stair. We find a way to like get it like you know how there's like 4 legs on the couch, of course. Yeah. 2 of the legs of the couch are just like in the hallway of the 3rd floor. The other 2 are in the stairwell, and it's just like wedged into the wall of the stairwell, and it just will not go through the door. And we had already started like, well, at one point this like neighbor of ours just started watching us and just like started like giving us advice. Like,
oh my god! So it's like backseat driving.
Yeah, like you guys should try this, and like really ended up being where like it actually worked out. Like all of her advice like kind of came to fruition, but like
she's got a lot of experience moving couches.
We reached a point where it was like wedged on the wall, like kind of at an angle. Like the 2 legs in the hallway were like up in the air, stuck on the wall. Mm-hmm. The 2 legs in the stairs were on the ground, stuck on the edge of the door. We had already been like ripping off all the plastic to just like make more and more room, because it really came down to like a game of like millimeters. And like as we kept taking off the cardboard, the couch kind of like slowly was like edging across the door frame. And then like eventually me and my brother he was like in the hallway, I was in the stairwell, and we just did like old school like football like sled drill where we were just like 1, 2, 3, and then I would hit the legs in the stairwell. He would hit the couch that was wedged against the wall, and then eventually it just like busted through into the hallway, and it was the greatest feeling ever, because the hallways are easy to navigate, and we made it. There's like a huge dent in the wall that we told the property managers about that we'll probably have to pay. But it was it was what initially intended to be rest turned into the next day being a full day of recovery. We were just fatigued.
That's quite an adventure to move it, and it was, you said it's 3 hours long.
Yeah, the movers got there at like 4:30.
Oof. And
we were like, we got the couch in at like 8 o'clock.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The 8. Dude, that would suck. And it was like, was it like a fully assembled sofa or couch, whatever?
Yeah, because and all of us, me, Joyce, Evan, and my mom, we all independently just had thoughts like, we've gone through all this trouble to get it like halfway through the door, and if we can't get it through the door, we're gonna have to find a way to get it out and just take it all the way back down to the first floor. And it
Oh,
was already
Joe.
hard. It was already hard getting it to the second floor, and if we had to take it back down, like, oh man,
Yeah, there's no way in hell you're taking that
yeah,
back down. You're gonna have to. It's like we got this far. Either we're getting it through, or we're fucking like taking parts off of the door frame. Like,
yeah, it was incredible. Yeah,
holy crap!
and we all thought about, oh, we're gonna have to like call the fire department or something because the couch was just like basically covering
Oh my goodness!
someone's entrance to their condo. So, yeah.
So when you found out that the elevator wasn't like big enough, were you like, oh shit?
Well,
This
we
is
knew
gonna
the
be a bitch.
elevator. We knew the elevator wasn't big enough, so we cut a deal. We knew we were going to cut a deal with the movers to like, your only job is the couch. But then they were just like so tired, they just gave up. And me and Joyce are kind of in this kind of professional class dilemma where we feel like, one, Evan moved all of the boxes and we moved the couch, so the movers didn't do any of the moving. So we want to get some money back, but we want to do it in a way that makes it so that the movers, like 2 out of 3 movers, didn't speak English at all and just like probably get paid like $8 an hour, and then all the extra fees probably go to the company, and none of it really goes into their pockets. So we're trying to do this typical like guilty professional class way, or route of getting our money back when we don't want like working people to get screwed over.
You're gonna go through customer support.
Yeah, but also like not put the fault on their shoulders too.
Yeah,
capitalism.
Your brother was the real MVP.
Yeah. He was patiently doing every single box while I was helping the movers with the couch, and then just turns out he also had to do the couch. So yeah,
that's amazing. That's incredible. That's like a moving tale for the ages.
Yeah,
no, that's like straight out of a Seinfeld episode. Actually.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Oh my god.
And we had, speaking of ice, the next step we there was a 7-Eleven. We all got Slurpees with like ice cold water.
It's beautiful.
After that, it just felt so good. So.
Were you all sweaty?
Yeah.
After that dilemma.
Yeah. So there's some ice to be had after that. Yeah.
Well deserved.
Well deserved ice. No, ice. It's time to bring down that swelling, Vince.
All right. Well, last time we did this, I was talking about the icy cold air from not wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I'm going to do a more real, grounded, serious example. So I was craving boba.
Yeah.
It turns out I lived like 4 or 5 blocks from a boba place. So it's not that far, but the blocks are really long. Yeah. So on Friday after work, I'm like, I need some cold boba. Yeah. So I need, and boba has ice. So here's my ice.
Yeah.
So I'm walk a couple blocks, and then it just occurs to me that the air quality is absolute crap, and it smells like a freaking barbecue in the air.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh man, this is not a good time to be outside. Like, it's probably bad for my lungs. But then I was like, I already went a couple blocks. There's no way I'm turning back empty-handed. So I make the trek to the boa place. And I was like, there was only like 2 other people on the street that I like ran into. Yeah. And I was starting to feel self-conscious because I was like, oh my God, like the air quality is crap and I'm here walking out on the street. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, well, who the hell? Like, there's no one to judge me because there's no one on the street, literally. So I eventually make it to the boat place. I think it's called T4U. Yeah, I think it's called T4U.
Yeah.
And then I just end up, getting some boba. I think I got something called the excuse me, the snow globe milk tea. And it's just like, it's pretty good, but I was like, no, I don't think I'll ever, walk out when the air quality is that bad just for boba anymore. But
Yeah. There's
that
a
was
little
my
bit
ice.
of first world problems to it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely for sure. It's just when the boba addiction calls, you just
Yeah.
you abandon all rational thinking just to get it.
Yeah. It's like I can take a hit on my lung capacity
Yeah.
for some boba because I don't live in a war-torn country where I'm constantly breathing in ash and dust
Yeah.
from bombings. Like
So
I think I have the bandwidth for this
yeah,
boba.
and my logic was like, oh, I'm wearing a mask,
Yeah.
but then I started getting like my
Did you have
eyes started getting a little itchy. So I'm like, oh fuck,
did you have
like
an N95?
no, I had a surgical mask. I don't. Yeah, so I'm like, okay. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm not breathing too much of this stuff. But
Yeah. I know. I remember like the fires. It's like 2018 around Thanksgiving. Um, I remember because I was teaching, and then we just got like a super long Thanksgiving break because schools got closed. But yeah, they just had N95 masks like back in the day when they were so easily attainable, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
good for us. I'll never have to think of these again. And here we are.
you're, maybe I think you lucked out leaving your teaching career because apparently Trump made teachers an essential employee. So now they're forced to go back to school.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So I guess you lucked out.
Yeah, that's insane. Um, what was I going to say about that? Well, oh yeah, this is kind of unrelated, but the mask is like we are kind of living in the wild, wild west right now, and the mask is the new tumbleweed because I've like pretty much like 5 out of 7 days that I've like had to go drive somewhere, I see a mask just like blowing across the street like a stray abandoned mask blow across the street like a tumbleweed like as I'm at a red light or whatever. It's just funny.
Yeah, I've seen just like mass on the ground as I'm walking to work. It's just like I'm like,
Yeah,
who took that off?
yeah, yeah. It's like they like got coronavirus and like melted into a puddle on the street. Their
Yeah.
mask is
Oh,
like it's like their remnants of like their existence or
the
whatever.
last remnants of their
Yeah, man. Oh man. Well, when you're wearing a mask, you have to you basically have to like smell your breath all day. And I feel like during the coronavirus, this is my ice. I've become like addicted to chewing gums and mints,
Mm,
and I think I went through like 3 packs of chewing gum in like 2 weeks. Because
wow.
like no matter what, like I've just come like extremely sensitive to um, heavily seasoned, savory flavors, and so like anytime I eat something salty, I have to have chewing gum. Like I'll have like goldfish or
It's
the
instinctual.
yeah, just even if it's like
Mm,
kind of bland. Oh well, I just had a tuna fish sandwich. Well, that's not bland; it's tuna. But like if I had like a turkey sandwich with like no seasoning or dressing or anything, like I'll still be like, I need to get this flavor out of my mouth. Pop a gum. So I really like the Trident. I got the spearmint Altoids. I've even bought weed mints, but like
What?
weed mints where you can kind of you still function.
Oh, okay, okay.
It just takes a little bit of the anxiety away.
So like, is it like cannabis infused mints or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Or it's like if you can't really feel it, you're not really supposed to notice it if you just take one. You just feel normal. You feel like you're back down to your equilibrium.
Mm,
So I've just been hoarding through mints
just plowing through.
nonstop. Yeah, that's my ice. Pretty simple. I don't know if there's anything more to go into there in this.
Are you a Tic Tacs kind of guy? What's your favorite like mint brand or like gum brand?
I think it's the I think Trident. I feel like
Mm,
I get flavor with Trident for like two
yeah,
hours plus, and then
that's the
yeah, and I
old
just
reliable.
yeah, it's just there the whole time, and then I feel like I chew it so much that it's like it it's like the type of gum where I can chew it so much it doesn't. Certain gums kind of get tougher as you chew it, like a bubble gum,
Yeah, yeah,
but this it just gets it kind of just like starts to melt away
yeah. It's
as
kind of
I
like a
go.
waxy.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, simple, a simple ice for the week. Those.
the simple
Yeah,
ice.
yeah,
Uh, man, I don't know when's the last time I had gum,
yeah.
but yeah, I think man, I have been a little bit more conscious of like my breath. Like, well, no one's gonna smell it because I'm wearing a mask, but like I smell it, so I'm like, and then I was like, oh, is that me or is that
Yeah.
That's like, oh, maybe I should have some gum.
Yeah, is that you or is that like the natural
Yeah, the air.
lifespan, like the lifespan of the mask and the air outside? Yeah,
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 it's not. Sometimes it's not very pleasant, but it's like I'm like,
yeah. Because it starts out it's smelling a certain way, and then after we get through it, it
yeah. At the end of the day,
smells
you're
a
like,
little
oh,
different.
that's yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Well, well, I'm gonna. My story is just like just as wholesome as yours, and it's kind of just like adulting stuff.
Yeah.
But well, we have to after you ice your wound or injury, you have to like compress it to make sure like you stop the further bleeding or like making things get worse.
You
So
can get the
on just
flow, keep it flowing. Yeah,
on just on the nature of compressing, like you're adding pressure.
mm.
So for me, I have an instant pot.
Yeah. I
So
started using that too. Yeah.
it's a pressure cooker, and I had it since like February, and I didn't actually even use it until like maybe like last week,
Mm.
and it's been really cool because I haven't made too many things with it. I've just used it to like cook chicken and like veggies, but it's just like super convenient. I throw in my chicken. Sometimes it's thawed, sometimes it's frozen. Um, put high pressure, 12 to 14 minutes, and it's done. I mean, well, it has to like warm up and like the pressure, the air has to blow. So it takes like 20 minutes, but
Just gotta take a shower. You know.
yeah, I just take a shower and I come back and it's like, oh, this stuff is really moist and
Yeah.
really like fall. So I'm like, okay, I wonder what I could make with this because like oh maybe I can do like chicken noodle soup or like curry or like make potatoes or whatever. So I'm probably gonna look up some easy recipes and just keep playing around with it.
Yeah.
So that's my compress because I'm using a pressure cooker.
I feel like this, if anything, this podcast is gonna be a historical document it's a primary source document for how insane we are all going. Um, yeah, man. Um, I can't believe it's almost been half a year.
Oh, for what?
of shelter in place.
It's man, we're almost in September. It's insane.
Yeah. So my compression is not about me. It's about my dad who has bursitis, and his I think it's his right knee.
Well, wait, can you explain that to me? I don't know what that is.
It's like there's a the bursa sac. You know the bursa sac, where if it's like I don't know what it is exactly, but it's something in like your knees and your elbow where if it gets hit wrong, it basically looks like you have a tennis ball on
Oh,
a fluid. Yeah,
I think I've seen that like
yeah,
in people's elbows when they get hit with like a baseball or something.
yeah. Football, baseball. Yeah. So, um, sorry, I just got sidetracked. He he has a bursitis in his knee, and it gets aggravated every once in a while, and every time he um, gets it, he's just like quite frankly, he's such a wimp about it, and he just loves complaining all the time and like letting everyone, oh man, oh, this bursitis. Oh man, yesterday I was fine. Next thing you know, I can't even walk. Can't, and he just like talks to himself about it nonstop. Um, one thing he says is he's you just got to keep icing it and elevating it.
Your dad knows. Your dad would be a perfect guest on this show.
Yeah,
He should be a special guest.
I just gotta keep icing it, but he always leaves out compress, and so that is why this is my compress of the week because he does compress it. He puts it in a wrap, but he never acknowledges compression or just compress, whichever version of the word you want to say. And I think it's also because he probably doesn't know the word compress or compression or know how to say the word compress or compression. But another one funny thing was he was having one of his like bitching and moaning sessions on the couch. Like, oh my god, can't believe it. I can't go to work. I gotta use my sick pay on this bursitis. Um, and like as he was complaining so much that he didn't notice that on TV was a commercial about bursitis.
Oh my god.
They had the person's knee, and they had all these like diagrams, and it was they read graphics and like um, and how their product reduces inflammation by 75% and all that. He was just whining so hard while that commercial was going on, and I think he was watching like CNN or PB, or he watches like this random public television channel called Create all the time, where they have like a lot of like cooking shows and all that. He's
Mm.
watching one of those channels that like only old people watch, and there's just there's this like commercial for old people going on, but he's just like getting so old and senile that he's like complaining about something, which is causing him to miss the commercial that is specifically targeted for him at that exact moment. So I thought it was a great um,
That's a perfect sitcom.
moment of irony. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever? So when he's compressing, but he doesn't like say like, "Oh, I have to compress it." Do you like subtly like remind him like, "Oh, Dad, this is the sea and
Yeah.
rice."
I need to start doing that. Yeah.
Just drop some hints like,
Yeah.
"Here's a diagram."
I know. Yeah. It's our mission to spread the gospel. So we need to be
Exactly.
doing that.
Just,
Yeah.
he's wow. It's like I think um I think my dad is kind of like that too. He's not like he usually, his thing is this. He whines a lot about it being really cold.
Mm.
So he wears like 4 layers every single friggin' day. Cause he's always like, oh, I'm just really afraid of the cold. I'm just like, Dad, you're wearing a t-shirt, then you're wearing like a long sleeve, then you're wearing like a vest, and then you're putting on a jacket. Like you're not gonna get cold. But he's like, oh, it's really chilly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I can totally relate on the
Yeah.
excessive moaning.
Yeah. 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 Old people get colder so much easily. It's
I,
usually,
he's been doing this for like as long as I
yeah.
was
Uh,
born. I'm just like, oh, aren't you gonna like pass out at this heat?
yeah.
No.
But I remember my grandma would always wear like a sweater and an overcoat. And it would be like 95 degrees outside.
Right.
You gotta layer up. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I I'm really excited for the Elevate one. I think I have a funny one that is kind of your humor. So I say we go for it. What's yours?
Okay, mine is kind of also like adulting ish, but well, my elevate is well. Before I say that, I always keep thinking rest. I keep thinking that even though I know it's rest, I keep thinking it's raise, like you're elevating.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
always get like, so I always say like raise, ice, compress, elevate. But I'm like, okay, but raise and elevate are like the same thing. So like, okay, R is rest, but I keep thinking it's raise. I don't know why.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But in terms of elevate, I'm trying to improve my physical fitness.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
every time
You're
I
elevating your being. Yeah, that's kind of how
elevating my
I'm.
body.
Yeah, it's it could be figurative, literal. Yeah, definitely.
So ever since I moved, I haven't really gotten a chance to like work out or at least work out regularly.
Yeah,
So um, when I moved to this new apartment, I brought some of my weights and like my like squat stands from my house here. So you
yeah,
can probably
yeah.
see a little bit
Yeah, next to the Bernie poster.
next to
I
the.
know.
There it
That's funny.
is.
My Bernie poster is basically it's like right there across from me, and it's the
Oh yeah.
same exact type of blinds that are covering it, like the ones that are covering yours. But anyways, go ahead.
Um,
So you've been lifting?
I've been I've been lifting. I can't like because even though I live on the first floor,
Yeah,
it's not like I'm flat on the ground because I've seen the like the underside of this apartment where even though I'm on the first floor, it's there's still like wooden beams supporting it planted into the ground. So I'm just
yeah,
deathly paranoid that if I lift a lot of weight, I'm just gonna crash through the
yeah, yeah,
floorboards. So I'm just like so all I have is like I have like the 2 plates, so like the 225, and I have like 2 5s and a 10,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
it's something,
yeah.
but I'm also like complementing my workout with like I do like Zoom workouts with a couple of people from Subtle Asians like
Yeah.
a couple times a week.
What kind is it?
It's like I think it's like Insanity. No, I think I did. It
Yeah,
was like Insanity, but I think there was some other like other workouts that I've never seen before. So
yeah,
it's like 30 to 45 minutes, and it's like what do you call those workouts? Is it like circuit training, whatever? You're just basically doing like a continuous exercise for like 1 minute straight, and then you like shift to another exercise. So
yeah,
it makes me sweat a lot, and I feel I feel physically better, but at the same time, I'm still kind of bummed that right before I moved to Sacramento, I was just like, pumping iron super hard, like getting these like PRs, and then like now I
Yeah,
like lost all my strength because I can't just like since I can't move like 500 pounds or whatever because
yeah,
I'm so afraid of like damaging the floor or like, whatever.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just like, okay, I'm working out, but there's that side of me that wishes I can just like go ham.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess if you go for lighter weight but more repetitions, you'll kind of
Yeah.
slim down, be a little more toned. I don't know. What are you going for?
I am. I think that's the general direction I'm going for. Like before, when I was living in San Francisco, I would just try to lift as heavy as like possible and just like get super big.
Yeah. Why?
But
Why?
now, what's
Why?
that?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't. It's just like this internal challenge that you want to
Yeah.
have for yourself. That I want to get super big and super strong. Like
It's
kind of
like the numbers, I guess, being in front of you, saying,
yeah,
"Oh, I beat that."
the sheer weight, and you're like,
Yeah.
ha ha ha.
Have you ever needed a spot, like push it too hard, and you're just like kind of screwed?
No, I think thankfully I've been kind of aware of my limits.
It's like your true personal record is probably somewhere higher, but because don't have a spot, you scale
Yeah,
it down. Yeah.
definitely. Probably yeah, but yeah, that's my elevate. I'm doing physical work.
Yeah.
It's something, but I wish it could be more.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready for your vaccine body. Yeah, like you know how there's like the summer bod, the beach bod. And it's like, oh, I'm getting ready for beach season. Gotta get toned.
What's the vaccine VOD?
Well, once there is a vaccine and everybody, I mean, everybody is still going to the beach in like Florida and like Texas and shit. But like,
SoCal.
yeah, yeah. But for those that follow, you know, safe protocols, you're just gearing up for vaccine season when everybody's allowed to go back out, go to the bar, go to the club,
But you got to bulk up
get
for
some dates. Yeah, yeah. Getting ready, vaccine season. Yeah,
vaccines. That's perfect. I like that.
yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna have to steal that.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to steal that from some future jokes. Like
Yeah,
just prepping
exactly.
up for vaccine season.
Yeah, exactly. Then you could go viral, get a lot of likes, and tell people about the podcast.
Uh, you heard it here first,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I'm ready for your story.
well, I think let's talk about working people. That's it.
Okay.
What are some things that we can give to working people in these trying times? Let's just list some stuff. Because I know you fight for working people. You care about your Bernie
Well,
Sanders.
people can't see this, but I'm pointing to the Bernie Sanders sign.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things that Bernie Sanders was fighting for before he got screwed over by the DNC twice, 2016 and 2020,
Yeah.
it's called Medicare for All.
Okay. So I think it's obvious that if you don't have to worry about being uninsured or paying $100,000 for a simple procedure, it would be a lot better for working people to thrive in our economy. Okay, what else?
Well, so in a pandemic, obviously, Medicare for All would make sense,
Mm-hmm.
but let's see, what else would he would have liked, given the, here, I'm pointing at the Bernie sign again.
Yeah,
Well, California is currently on fire.
yeah.
So there's obviously some climate issues. So a Green New Deal would be appropriate during these times.
So that sounds like a combination of clean energy and providing public works jobs for people to implement the clean energy infrastructure.
Yep.
What else is there? Maybe a living wage. Do you want to talk about a living wage?
Sure, yeah. Well, so slowly pointing at the Bernie side again.
Yeah.
Well, given how there's some billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates have gotten so much richer during the pandemic, while like 40 plus million people have to file for unemployment and all that. It would make sense to give people a living wage so they're not screwed when there's a pandemic and they can actually survive.
And not have to live paycheck to paycheck. Work two jobs.
Yep. Two
Just
jobs just to support.
Yeah. And maybe one more during a pandemic, maybe some rent forgiveness or also mortgage forgiveness or suspensions so that nobody's
Yeah.
asking for, there's not this endless food chain of people needing money from other people, and then everybody can properly shelter in place. We can actually defeat the virus. Okay. And one more
See,
question.
I forgot about that one because that one's probably the most important. One of
Yeah.
like the most important.
Yeah. Just allow for people to stop working. Now, unfortunately, some people have had to work during the pandemic. And what is
Mm-hmm.
the buzzword or buzz phrase that we've been calling these people a certain thing? Um, it's the new term that we call people that have to go to work because their work is.
Well, Ryan, it seems like their work is essential.
Yes, so these essential workers. Okay. So, we've laid it all out there. I propose that instead of a living wage, Joyce is. I'm doing a character right now, Joyce. Okay? Instead of a living wage, instead of rent forgiveness, instead of Medicare for all, and instead of a Green New Deal, we begin to call the working class in America the essential working class. The term working class is now a pejorative phrase or slur, and we must call these people the essential working class from now on. That's my proposal. Instead of giving these people any practical policy solutions. What do you think?
I think that's absolutely brilliant because, and I'll tell you why. Because why give people substantial policies? Why do structural reforms when you could just fucking take a knee and put on some kente cloth or remove Aunt Jamina from the whatever syrup. No, or change Washington Redskins to the Washington football team.
Exactly.
This is how we're gonna fight. This is how we're gonna fight racism in 21st century America.
we are elevating, right? That's what by elevating. We are elevating the working class to the essential working class. We solved all our problems just by that name change.
Ryan, I think you have a career in Democratic Party politics.
Thank you. Thank you.
This next, I hope to see you at the DNC 4 years. Well, yeah, 4 years from now. Yeah. So spread the holy gospel about why can't you all just live with the name change?
Yeah, just $8 an hour. $8 an hour to move my couch up those 3 flights of stairs, and I'll call you essential working class. Is that a deal? Do we have a deal?
Oh my god, you should.
Yeah.
You should have said that. You should have said, "When those people were moving your couch, you should have been like, I think you guys are the essential working class of this country. Thank you so much for your service. Like, here's
Yeah,
your $8."
yeah. I can't tip you. I'm a millennial. I don't carry cash, but
Yeah.
you are the essential working class.
I'll give you a 5-star review. How's that sound?
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
feed your family with that 5-star review.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there you
that
have
was
it. That was
hard. That was hard hitting.
my elevate.
You you got me there for you flipped it. You flipped it on its head. I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad I got you there.
Your I must say your Bernie impersonation is much better than mine. I can't do it.
It just takes time. Just gotta log your hours, get your reps in. You'll get there.
Get my mental reps in.
Yeah. All right. I think I gotta go.
All
But,
right, sir.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as always. Do you want to sign us off?
Another week, another rice cycle. Remember to rest, ice, compress, and elevate. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.
This podcast is dedicated to all the members of the essential working class.